Okay, end of Thursday practice with Alex Stadthaus. Recently earned a scholarship, but hasn't got that gold plate yet.
Yeah, don't have one yet.
What's it going to take?
I don't know what it's going to take. Maybe hit like a 70-yard field goal or something like that.
So, Alex, when we talked to you last week, I asked you about the difference this year. Obviously, you've had a special teams coach in the past. This year, you coached by committee. So, what are some of the roles of these coaches? Who's your kicking coach, I guess?
So right now, my kicking coach is Coach Doherty. He's considered a special teams analyst.
Okay.
Essentially, all of the different special teams groups, whether it's punt block or punt return, and then you have punt, kickoff coverage, kickoff return. They're all coached by individual position coaches.
Okay.
So, Coach Manning, he does the punt return. Who is that? Coach Odom, he does our kickoff coverage. So, it's each individual coach is teaching each unit on special teams.
So, do you work with like Keel McDonald as well when he's working with the kickoff returners?
Exactly. So he does the kickoff return unit, and he's primarily working with the kickoff returners throughout that period.
So now you've got a different routine this year. Walk us through your daily routine. You come out here and you do what?
Yeah. So essentially, during in the previous staffs, we never kicked. Let me take that back. We kicked 6 days a week.
Okay.
It was a lot more. And now we're in a situation where we're kicking every other day, and even on those off days, we're just outside measuring, not swinging our leg, nothing like that. We're simply just, getting mental reps in. So, the regimen that they have us on is so much better in terms of, trying to, be conservative with our legs and not be, pushing ourselves to the limit, especially since there are only two of us in spring ball right now.
So we don't get to see a lot of it. Are you guys actually doing situational stuff that we're not aware of? Because when we come out here, we see you kicking off to the returners during conditioning. We see the jug machine, punting the ball.
Right. So essentially each day we'll go through a special teams period that's kind of in the middle of practice where we kick off, and then we'll do extra points and field goals, and we'll chart each of those extra points and field goals, and they'll be like live reps. So we're doing it against a rush, and in that circumstance, we could be doing it in the team reps where they get to fourth down and they're in the red zone, and we're going to go out there and knock in a 30-yard field goal, something like that. So it's kind of very variable by day. But we've had the opportunity to have all different kinds of pressure situations as well.
Great. And obviously, you guys strived under those pressure situations. You had the coaches out there doing some up and downs.
Yeah, the video of the coaches doing up and downs last week was fortunately because they made a bet with me and Dennis that we wouldn't be able to both make our field goals last week at the end of practice. And they were initially trying to pin us against each other, and since we both made it, they were the ones who ended up having to do the up downs. So that was pretty fun.
Are you enjoying the new competition, the new attitude, the new culture that's being installed?
Can you ask the question again? I'm sorry.
It's probably a rhetorical question, but are you enjoying the new attitude, the new culture, that the staff has brought with the competitiveness that you're talking about?
Oh, absolutely. And, whenever I walk out on the practice field, I feel super excited about, each day that's ahead of me. I know that, there's always going to be something new, something different. And, the coaches get creative with ways to, try to put pressure on us. And I think that that's really important, especially with a football team that's going to be a high caliber team that should be in the top 10 in the country. The expectation is there's going to be pressure, and there's going to be moments that you're going to be uncomfortable in, and you're going to have to deal with that. So these coaches have done a really good job being able to instill that into us.
So suffice it to say, coming out to practice is fun again?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Great. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah, thanks.